A nice way to identify a photo as your work of art, if you want to display it or even to copyright protect it, is to actually put a copyright stamp and your name on the photo. Doing that is a fairly easy process. Let's start with a new blank file, and I'm going to go to let's just go to inches here. I'm going to go 1 inch by 1 inch at 300 dpi, or good printing resolution, and start with that. And I'll just use my initials rather than my name in this case, but you can pick almost any kind of font that you want. Let's pick a font here, and let's see, where am I? Here we go. And let's go to now let's take this Sago print right here and see what that looks like. And I will just select here someplace that's been left justifier right now. 72 point is way too big. Let's go down to about a 14 point for starters to see what that looks like. Click someplace in here, and I'm going to just put in my initials GWT like that. Okay, let's apply that, set that type. This can be moved with my move tool. I can move this around wherever I want. Okay, let's add a new layer here. I do that. And now let's use that same font. Let's click the font tool once again. I'm just going to click someplace here. Just click anywhere. Click right about there. Hold the Alt key down on the keyboard, ALT, Alt key down, and on the number pad, type or hit the number 0169. 0169. Let up on the Alt key, and there's the copyright symbol. Okay, let's apply that. And this can be moved around now too. So now I could put it like that. I could put the copyright there, wherever you want. I'm just going to do something about like that. Well, let's move my letters around a little bit differently here too, and move that sort of like that. Okay, once you've got that the way you like it, you could save this as a PSD if you like. I'm going to go ahead and flatten this image, and then I would save it as a JPEG just to make sure I've got it in case I need to redo it at some point in the future. The next step is to, if you zoom in, get a little closer, and that's why once it works better to have a little bolder font, but this will sure work fine. Zoom in here. I'm going to use my magic wand. I want to uncheck contiguous, so it will pick all the color that I click. I'm going to click in the black, and you can see now the marching ants are surrounding all the letters and the copyright symbol, so it's selected everything. If I go to edit, define brush from selection, right there under the edit menu, define brush from selection. I'm going to call it copyright. Okay, and now I have a brush. If I go to my brush tool, right here we are, under your default brushes, it's going to be at the bottom right there. You can see is GWT copyright. There's my brush tool. Okay, what first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that brush tool. I'm going to go to this flyout. I'm going to save brushes, or save, let's see, save brushes, save it right, do save brushes here. I'm going to call it copyright again. Copyright, I'll just say GWT this time, so a little differentiation. And I will actually save it in my pictures folder. So I'm going to go up to libraries and pictures and save it there. Photoshop also, depending on how you're working with it, if you have multiple people working on your Photoshop on your computer, it may lose your brush. This way you've always got the brush. You can always go to load brushes and go down to pictures, and you're going to see copyright GW. Load that set of brushes and your copyright sample will be back again. So now how do we use that thing? Let's just close this for now. I'm going to say no. I would have saved it as a JPEG before, but I'm not going to right now, so I'm going to say no. Open this picture right here. Get back to this one. And you can see as I'm moving my mouse around, my copyright stamp is there. I'm going to actually make a new layer on top because I can now choose a different color for my stamp. Let's say I want to go with a red, and I can do stamp on there. There's my name. Okay. I could go to my layer styles, and let's go to drop shadow, and let's do this one here, and we can maybe change this a little bit. There we go. Okay, I could also go to bevels and give it a somewhat, there we go, now it's standing off a little better. So you can do something, as long as you put it onto a separate layer, you can use these layer styles to give it a different look. Once you've got that all done, then you'd go ahead and flatten the image, and then it's all ready, and then you have your name and copyright stamp on your image.